if we had to choose one tool, one Rejuvi tool that would be most representative of how leadership now has transformed what's possible in the space, what would it be? And you actually made the decision here. I can talk about, I'll talk about the detail, and I have the samples here, but it was really important to you to make this choice. So why don't you tell us what you chose as the tool and why you chose this particular tool?
Okay, well, let's see, because I was thinking about there's two sets of tools, leadership attributes, and then there's business practices. No surprise, I always head first to the business practices and the 4 quad, which is a way to think about where's your organization now and what quad really needs work. So I may not come up with the right label, but that's the one that was a favorite for me.
That was exactly it. And so as we thought about it, the practices that leaders will actually leverage in this transformed leadership development space, by whatever level they're at, they're an expert leader, they're a sales leader, they're a service leader, but being able to look at the tool called their group report. So in this transformative leadership development space, you can run group reports to take a look at and give a team feedback on how they're doing at both building the business into the future, playing offense, while at the same time they are building healthy, compassionate work environments and protecting what they've accomplished thus far, playing defense. And so the one tool that we selected was a Rejuvi group report. And so I'm going to just, again, the rules of volume 2 of Rejuvi 45 is that we have to get to one tool. You have to show a real copy of it. Unless it's so big, we'll show, a shrunken copy of it. But we chose a group report. And what we have right here is actually, it's not the cover page, but it's, it's not the table of contents, but it's this kind of overview page. And this is a real report. It is for a group of regional sales leaders. And in this case, there were 5 of these regional sales leaders in the US, and this is their output. You can imagine what some goals were for this team as they sought to build their organization's market share over time. But this is really great because this group report has 2 sections on it. And this is a report on these 5 regional sales leaders. And so one chapter is all about the things that make these leaders, good and how they're doing at those things. This is the kind of the leader insight piece. This particular chapter is about how are these leaders doing at just like you said, Jeannie, the attributes, the practices that help them to run a really strong region for their organization.